Hey guys, it's a bit out and about. My goodness, we haven't been here for a while. I have returned to the homeland in order to replenish my Geordie levels, let's put it that way. So
we plug her back into the motherland to recharge.
So we're out walking the Clarence Railway from Coxhoe up to Ferry Hill, and there's very little left of it here. So we're about to turn onto what used to be the railway. Down there, I remember there being, at very least, sleepers. I'm pretty sure the rails were still there as well when I used to try and ride on it on my bike, unsuccessfully, around 1988 and 1989. Let's have a look.
I don't think anybody's been here.
This is a bit overgrown, isn't it, Jen?
Just a bit, yeah.
Just a lot.
Ground feels firm underneath though, so I think we're going to be alright.
Should be firm underneath. It's been weighed down by trains for decades.
Well, yeah.
This is where trains ran, so the ground should be impacted by the weight, because these things were carrying a lot of cargo. So we should be okay to walk it. It's public footpath, so it's not like we're going to be in trouble here, but it's a little bit overgrown. I'm pretty sure not many people walk around here. So it is fairly flat in the middle, in the bits that aren't massively overgrown, but I don't know what the quality is going to be as we get further in. How are you finding it, Jen?
It's alright actually. It looks like it's going to get a little bit muddier further on. We'll just have to be careful. But certainly the ground underneath here does feel quite firm. I'm not going to say it's railway ballast, but it does feel like there's hardcore just underneath the grass layer.
Just behind me, there is the Amazon distribution centre for this area. Now, if you stand in the right place near that, you can see my parents' house. However, I ordered for my mum a mouse mat with an ergonomic rest on it. It took them 2 attempts to get that to her house because they couldn't find the house. You can see it from the distribution centre. It took them 2 attempts. Some people you just can't help.
This is the bit where pretty much it looks like people start to use this. There's another cut in off a tarmac road, and it looks like there's dirt bikes and stuff come through here. Now, the railway line goes in pretty much a straight line down to where the A1M motorway is. And just to put it into context, I think we're between junctions 61 and 60, more towards junction 61. And it'll just go underneath, and I'm quite curious to see what that bridge looks like. Because clearly the motorway was built whilst the railway was still in use.
Bit slippy out here, but Jen is absolutely in her element. She shines on the camera when she's talking about things she enjoys, and it's really great to see. I do love her a lot, you know. She can't hear what I'm saying at the moment, so I can talk about her as if she's not here. But she is here. I'm having a great walk, actually. This is a lot of good exercise. Great to be out and about again. I've missed a lot of this when we're in lockdown. I keep getting my coat caught on brambles and things like that down the side, but it's great to be out and about again. Getting the fresh air, seeing the scenery, the sights and the sounds of the UK. Wonderful. Thoroughly enjoying it. Anyway, I better get back to Jen because she'll want to talk about more of her railway excursion. Now, I don't know how much of this is going to actually come out because we're going to have a big echo and there's traffic above me. But this is an example of interesting street art. Now, I am not a big fan of graffiti. I think a lot of the time it ruins things. But when the graffiti artist actually takes the time to be an artist, you end up with something special. So now we've finished the majority of the walk. We've got a little bit extra that Jen wants to get because that will make a great ending to the video. But I had to stop here because there's the sign there, West Cornforth. This is where my uncles used to live. We'd come up pretty much every weekend, especially during the summer holidays. But West Cornforth was never the name that we had for it. It's doggy. You got to remember, I'm from the northeast. We have a different language, Georgian Pitmatic. It's kind of a mixture of the two because we're not entirely Geordie, we're not from Newcastle, but I'm a Dunelmian, so we speak a mixture of Georgian Pitmatic. It's interesting, which means that English isn't my first language. But yeah, West Cornforth, called Doggy back when I was a kid, and everything has gone unfocused, so let me just manually focus this so you can see me. And that's just how it was. My uncles used to live up here, very nice area, Or at least it used to be. I haven't been here for so long that I can't tell you if it still is. But it's getting dark now. Jen wants to do the final piece to camera. So let's go and do it.
So it's the end of the day. You can see we're losing light, but we finally reached those rails that we looked at right at the beginning of the video. And this is where we have to end today. But next time in this infrequent series, we're going to come back for a part 3, and we're going to see where these rails go.
If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Sam Yates, Retro Mickey82, Mo Henry, and George Botterini. Thank you so much, guys.